As I'm introducing our illustrious chairman of the board, Ted Lizotte. Is that right? The OGVP from Manchester, New Hampshire will be introducing tonight's recipients of the Board of Governors Service Awards. Ted is currently serving as chair of the Board of Governors.
Oh, really?
This is really big font. How old do you think I am? The Board of Governors Service Award is presented to retiring board members in recognition of their commitment to Yeah, I'll do it the whole time, too. As demonstrated by the selfless and sharing of their time, talent, and leadership skills. This year we have two retiring board members. When I call your name, please join me on stage. And you can start up as I say your name. Harlan Kerr began calling in 1987. He joined CALLERLAB in 2004 and attended his first convention in 2014. He has attended 8 CALLERLAB conventions. Harlan served on the board from 2018 to present. He served on the executive committee from 2019 through 23. He completed 2 terms as chair of the board from 21 through 23. Harlan currently serves as the chair of the Basic Mainstream Committee, as well as the chair of the Past Chairs Committee and the chair of the Professional Conduct Committee. I am very pleased to present the Board of Governors Service Award to retiring board member Harlan Kerr.
It has been my pleasure to do everything I've done over the years for CALLERLAB. I am looking forward to doing even more in the future, and thank you so much.
How about that jacket, right? All right.
$68 for my massage.
Not only is he cute, but he's frugal. All right. Our second one is Mr. John Marshall. John began calling in 1969 and joined CALLERLAB in 1980. He attended his first convention that same year and has attended 40 CALLERLAB conventions. John served on the board from 1987 through 83 and again from 94 to present. Note that this is a long time for those of you math challenged. That's the longest serving member of our current board. He served on the executive committee in 1999, again in 2001, and again in 2005 through 2011. He has completed 2 terms as vice chair from 2006 to 2008, 2 terms as chair of the board from 2008 through 2010. I'm almost there, John. John currently serves as vice chair of the Caller Training Committee. I am very pleased to present the Board of Governors Service Award to retiring board member, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Marshall.
Thank you, Ted. Appreciate that. I want to say a couple of things today because I have that opportunity. First, I want to say, obviously, all those things I did, I just didn't want a real job. I was doing everything else. And I've noticed, over the years, as things change, people adjust a little bit here and there. I was kind of tickled to see that Tim Crawford has become a little gentler than how he has usually been. I noticed that, for example, there was a time, as you saw this morning with the microphone situation, there was a time when Tim would have been a little tough on Ted. And he would have said something like, gee, aren't you glad I fixed the microphone for you, Ted? It worked fine after I got through with it. But no, he didn't do that. He took a pass. He really did. That was nice. There was a time when he would have said, hadn't you paid attention to my mic technique, and then you would have been better off. But he didn't do that to you. So I thought that was nice to see that softening from Tim. It's always, a lot of us know that he's always been quite like that. The business about being on the Board of Governors, folks, it is like so many of the jobs, including committee chairs and so on. It's a passion. It's a passion for the activity. It's a passion and because you care. Everybody in this room cares. And we all give back. Even if we don't belong to 10 organizations, we don't have 10 jobs in the activity, but we all give back when we can and where we can. For me, I was advised initially by my friend Jim Mayo, who was my mentor, and he said, what I do is put my name on the ballot every time it's time to run, and I figure when they stop voting for me, they'll have had enough of me and I won't run again. Well, I guess he was one of the very first ones. I guess he ought to know, so I just followed his path. But I've been most fortunate to have your kind of support, voted in that many times in a row. I don't know what's wrong with you people. No, it's been truly wonderful. And I might come back, I don't know. Right now I could leave us more than time. But folks, there's some really adventurous times coming up, and we need more people to run for the board and be involved in the board. You don't have to be a full-time national and international traveling caller. You don't have to be anything special other than wanting to care and wanting to give some time back and help work together. We can go into those meetings, we can fight hammer and tongs if we need to over issues we believe in for the activity, but we're all on the same team. And when we walk out of that room and go to have a meal together, it's like that other stuff didn't happen. And that's how it should be, because we're all on the same team for the same purpose. But we need to have new people, new faces, new ideas come in and do that. And when the exciting times are coming, we need that. So please give some serious consideration for running, taking a place on the board. You don't have to stay as long as I did. You know, really, nobody's gonna make you stay that long. But once you're there, they have a hard time getting rid of you if you all want whoever's in there. So make sure you do that. And we'd appreciate that, and I think you'll all be better off as an organization for it. And again, I can't thank you enough for your support. Thanks for having me.